You don't understand what happens, do you? They make 10,000 cars, they make them exactly the same way, and one or two of them turn out to be something special. Nobody knows why.
Right, welcome back. So still working on this, on the old Renault Master, changing the arms. I have already done, you might see on the shorts video or on TikTok, I've done this side. I've changed the lower arm, the upper arm, drop down link on that side. Now I'm going to make a start on this side. It has been sat for just over a year, because obviously due to getting sepsis, having my hand cut up, not being able to feel my hands and lots of other bits, I've not been able to do the heavy work and all that, but I thought I'd give it a go again. I've missed working on motors and yeah, really enjoying it. So went on YouTube. There was only one video on how to do these, and that was in Russian or something like that. So I thought, when I do this side, I thought I'd just do a video in English, get that put up, just to see if it can help some other people out. You know, you never know, it might do, it might not do. Right, to start with then, obviously jack it up, make it safe, get your big rubber thing off. There's some cobwebs on that, look. I've currently got my camera plugged in because I ain't used them for so long, the batteries were flat. Pair of gloves, I've got to have a pair of gloves, keep getting dirty in that. Right, so first thing we want to do is get that bolt out there. I think it was a 18mm bolt one side and a 19mm nut the other side. So we'll get that off, take the shock off next, and then we're going to need to take all that bracket off. So there's a bolt on the top there, there's two bolts on the anti-roll bar and one bolt underneath the bottom, and also two more bolts up the top there. So I'll get my gloves on, I'll get some tools and that, and away we go. That's the bolt out, the nut out even, and the bolt. So for the shock, that's an 18mm bolt, and that one's a 21mm, and that's a 12-point bolt. So you ain't got to take them both out, but these lower arms, we cannot find the exact same ones, so the slightly different ones that we've got, this is different. So I'm gonna have to get a set of new shocks on here. Don't look too clever anyway. So I'm just going to take the shock out completely and wait for parts to arrive. Doubt that's ever been undone. Just like that. Right, so that's that shook out. Let's just pop that with that bolt. That bolt's out as well. So good to take that off, but I'm just going to wait there. I'm going to loosen up all of these bolts first. That one out. Right, that's them two nearly out, but before I take them out completely, I've got two 16mm bolts. Let's get rid of that airline. I've got two 16mm bolts on the top of that rubber mount up there. Let's get the torch up there, see if you can see it. There's one, and there's one underneath as well. There it is. It's what you call laying down on the job. So I get them out, and then there's a 30mm bolt at the front to undo. And then, fingers crossed, it should come out with a bit of persuading. Right, it's the top one taken out. Bottom one is nearly out. In fact, that feels so loose now, I think that one's out. Welch. Oh. Yes. Right, so now that should just come off like that. They're undone, so I've got to undo the 30mm nut at the front of there, and that will pull out. Comes out like that. Is that good for you, Dan? Yeah. That's it. Whole thing's loose now. So we just got to knock that off the bottom of that ball joint, and it should just go ka-dunk. Oh, not completely off. Now it's off. Oh. There we go. That's in there. Put them. There goes. Doesn't matter. That goes back on there. That goes back on there. So that's got to go back up on there, like that. in now. That's dirty. With the help of Dennis, we've done it. And we done. Say yes to the viewers. And checking out the brakes now. So, we won't leave that on there, although we've got to tighten them up. Let's stop that air leaking. So, that bolt's back in. These two are back in for now. Up there. We've got to put 2 16mm back on that. And then we've just got to tighten everything up. Put the ball joint back on. Leave that alone, you don't want that. Yeah. And then we've got to get some new shocks. Oh, I've got to clean that one up. Yeah, I'll leave that in there for a minute. New shocks. I do have a new upper arm to do with a drop down link as well, although they don't need doing on this side, so I don't know whether I'll do it or not. It does look a bit rusty in there. You want that stone, do you? You want that stone? You weird dog. All them toys and you want to fucking... No, because you're going to have to try and chew it. We'll throw that over there. Yeah, we got rid of it. You need a bath because you've gone under here and got all grubby. Look, Dennis, leave the stones alone. Do I keep throwing them away? Right, so like I said, got to tighten all them up. Got to put those two back in. Got to put that back on now. Got to tighten that 30mm up in there. Ordered the new shocks done. I've also got to do what I did notice in another video. Where Dennis is, I've got to do some welding. I've got to re-weld all of that along there. And along there. So it will need welding before it goes in for the MOT. Now he's trying to take the hammer. Wait, that's my hammer. Dennis. Thank you. And do not eat the tools. Hey? We do not eat tools. You're soppy. Do you want attention? Oh. You want attention? Oh dear. Right, so it's taken a lot longer to do this side because I've had Dennis's help and he's been telling me often not to do things like that and to do it his way, but there we go. Right, so I'm going to put them last few bits back on. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's not been a very exciting video, but I thought I'd put this one out there because, like I said, the only other video that my mate sent to me was in Russian. Now what have you got? A bit of wrap off the van. Give me that. Give me that. Give me. Dennis. He's a little fucker. Oi. Right, so now that I've got that out of his mouth, little sod. Yeah, so that's just a quick video on changing lower arms and all them bits and bobs. and we'll try and get some more videos out of shows and whatever and that. Truck Fest is coming up. I've not booked tickets for it yet. He's eating something else. Bloody terriers. Yeah, we've not booked tickets for Truck Fest yet. Waiting to see who else is going to be attending. Could even go up for the day, I suppose. I'm going to see, or we'll wait for it to come down south. But for now, catch you later. Ta-ra, bye-bye.